Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here back in the number 3. We have totally added a lot of stock. Actually, is what we've done. We've changed up the haul sets with the trains, stuff like that. So mixed up a bunch of loads. Going to try out some things a little different. Did turn around and add a hopper car. So we are up to the 5 coal hoppers. Can't step up to the big ones yet. We're just not quite to tier 7 yet. Getting really close, but not quite there yet. Ways to go. Tier 6. So, close. Not there yet. So we did turn around and just pick up one more of the hopper cars. We have now actually emptied out the coal, so gonna have tons of loads to actually run on this railroad soon. And then you can see we did turn around and add to the tier 2 stack. We were just running 8 of those. Now we're up to 12. Threw that in here with the caboose on the back. Gonna see if we can get the iron smelter up and running today. Is gonna be our goal. So we did turn around and obviously run out here to the coal. That's the first of our pickups, which we have what we can get on board, and we are now gonna head on down the rail. Probably enough weight now actually to take a little bit to get this thing moving. 17 cars, caboose, and the loco, so we're pulling 19, or we have 19 rolling today is the deal. Still plenty of power there, no problem. Up and moving, a little bit of chug to get her going. Go. Heading down the rail decent now. We will turn around and jump and see about switches ahead. We'll just let that thing run. Yeah, we're coming in. Alright, we'll be good. Uh-oh. We have a loco in the way. So we're going to have to move that when we get into town. Huh. That would explain. Yeah, in the yard I was like, we're a loco short, and that would explain it. Is that one? I wonder how. If we dare, we'll just pull this thing in there. We'll just have to get it out of the way, sadly. Suppose we could probably just push it back to. We could just push it out of the way, probably. Yeah, there you go. We're trying to run some back stock. Didn't get everything filled. We definitely have a lot more to go. Turned around, got to enough money that knew this could get extended out. Bought the cars for it. Left the train in the track. You know, standard RO running. Freight cars do it. Just say that's kind of cool how that comes up now when you're looking at the cars. Coal, 10 for 10, shows your weight. It's kind of a nice feature. Ooh. Good look up at the mesa there. I'm not sure if that's the Red Mountain or not, or what. Probably gonna pick up another ruby basin. Well, no, can't. No. Hard telling. It's one of those I don't even want to get into it. Cause I would really still trading locos would always be such a nice thing if you could hold on to the investment and just trade up some, you know. Would be such a nice feature. Okay, let's see if we can bring this to a chill here without running past the switch or derailing everything. Alright, we'll just leave that there. We'll jump out there. I don't think we actually have any way to get over there any faster than to fly, so we'll just fly. And then we'll come out. We'll overrun our target like crazy. Probably put down some No, we grab the duplicate too. We're good. Alright, let's just mash the gas here. Hope everything is in proper working order. We'll throw some... Aw, too soon! See, like that. That's just a silly thing. Alright, there we go. On the move, we're definitely going to cool off. We don't have enough pressure to do anything, so let's milk this and not just gas it out in 2 seconds. But we do want to get actually moving. Of course, this loco, even if we're under full power, isn't going to go a lot faster than it is right now. I have to say, that is the one disappointment with the 060, I guess, to me anyway, was that the speed. I have to say, I did hope for a little bit more out of that. Alright, so we'll just roll this down and get that out of the way quick. Is what we'll do. Alright, and now that that is moved, we will turn around and get back to our task at hand. Mash that. Moving along, moving along. We're not in the foul, are we? Whew, that was close. Always closer than you want to be. Or at least than I want to be. I don't know. Should turn around and get used to looking at the back of the train. Ooh, that rock's close. It's fine. All fine. We've been through here plenty of times. It's all loco. It shouldn't have a problem with anything that I know of. Of course, we're running a lot of weight through here at 20 miles an hour, so that in itself might cause us a problem with the coal in the hoppers there. Alright, let's see, how many of these are we gonna grab? I think we can grab probably whatever we can grab, you know. Of course, I don't even know, honestly, I don't remember how much we need. But it's gonna suck some of them down when we get over there and drop them off anyway, so if we have a little bit extra, we're not gonna freak out. We have plenty of logs and we have plenty of lumber, so this one is gonna be okay to use. Let's go. Get these loaded up quick and then we will be on the way. Alrighty, so now that we got those all loaded up, probably actually did a little bit more than we even needed, but we have enough, and so that's our goal. So we will head on out. One more stop to make. Gonna have to turn around and check the rail ahead. Make sure that we're going anywhere near where we want to be going. That way we do need to go out and pick up some raw iron is going to be our goal. If we can get there, wait a minute. That is the one we need to go that way. That way. Yeah, that should get us where we need, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll find out. Always the goal. A lot of switches out there now. It's too bad that, like, we can't put pins on the map for, like, the splits, you know? Like, signage on the map, effectively, instead of just, like, label switches, something like that. Like, if we could label switches, that'd be kind of cool. sure there's always 180 million things that they could add to the game all along the way. We haven't gotten much word about anything coming to the game or what else is new. I think the last thing we've really heard is that they're looking to bring the console in line with the PC, and that's about it. So hopefully there's a few obviously bug issues fixed out in there, stability issues, and yeah, a parallel update, I guess, that pushes everything level. I know some console players slightly disappointed that it was not that way at launch, so still looking to that. Haven't heard about anything else in the works or coming, so there is that. As February is on the way very soon, and January, you know, coming to a close here, so one can only hope that way I get word of something sometime. Official announcement's been pretty lean since release of the game. I think that is fair to say. Keep her cooking. Stop. Let's go ahead and check the map to see where we're at. We do still have a bit of a haul over there. Well, at least this part of the railroad comes and goes a little bit faster. There we go. Probably a little train on the map. There's that shake. Which is funny because it's just got to be what they fixed the camera to. Because it's not really there on the rest of the cars. You get to the loco and the whole thing. So it's just got to be what the camera is fixed to for the box. But, you know, whatever. That's somebody else's issue to deal with. I just noticed you get a really unsettling kind of hitch around when you just sit with a bunch of the locos, and I've never noticed that on any map other than Mesa Plains, so I don't know if that was with the update. I'd have to go back and check on other maps if that happens, or if that's just a Mesa Plains thing. But I have noticed if you kick back to the other car, like, yeah, well, it's a much smoother, you don't have that unsettling jolt in there. So, workaround, anyway. Not that we should need workarounds at this point. To be fair. Ooh. Whoa, that's really close. I wonder if that's one of those ones that might not come out, though. You know, nowadays it's really hard to tell which plants will come out and won't. I mean, some that look like aloes stay, and some that look like aloes go. So, you know, one of those. One of those issues probably right there. Alright, let's see. Probably chill this down a little bit. 15 might be a little bit hot to be slamming through switches. Train is getting loaded up now. Not a featherweight train, I would assume at this point. You know, obviously haven't run any numbers on totaling this up or what we're gonna get or anything else. You know, really the idea was we had just obviously gotten that line into the iron smelter, and it would be nice to run a train in there and get things started if we could, and if we could do it all in one go. You know, winner. So, seemed like it was time to start picking up the size. We definitely needed some rolling stock anyway. So, either way, picking up the rolling stock, even if it gets broke back up, at least now we have a nice tier 2 stack of 12 cars, and those are always needed. Generally used to always run with multiple 10 stacks of tier 2 cars laying around, just so that, you know, it was easy to get stuff done. Nope. Do not load that. We don't want that. We want the raw iron. The rails, we only have 2 left anyway. Oof. Smelter. It's cordwood, probably. One can only imagine it's cordwood. It's always cordwood, you know? That'll be another one. We'll be picking up several more cordwood cars. Oh no, we're gonna have to get that stopped. Okay, woo, saved it. We actually really, wonder if I should back this up. We should have put, yeah, we could have got one more car, but we're all, well, whatever. We just won't empty it, and it'll obviously be smelter and raw iron that we need to move, but that's fine. The raw iron is a little harder to come by than the rails. The stock builds up a little slower. Let's see which car drops on first before we make a mess for no reason. Bam, there we go. Good look up at the whole train there. At least now we are nice and loaded up. Pretty much full. So we do have the one empty hopper in there, but we'll call that one good. And head on down the line to our next destination. Go easing back onto the line there. Decent looking train there. Not gonna complain with that. Mixed load of varying cargo. It's cool. Various different types of cargo. Cargo types. Yeah. Whatever, we're loaded up and we're rolling. That's the goal. Moving along. Getting dirty. One scoop of coal at a time. Wish we have plenty of extra fuel if we run out. That's always a disappointment that you can't just, you should be able to scoop from this right to the back of the hopper. I mean, to be honest, there's no reason why you can't sit here with the shovel and scoop this and fill this. That should have been a thing. That would have been cool. If you could have just thrown a hopper car back here and stood back here and shoveled, then you'd have a use for firemen. That would have been actually neat. That should have been a feature. Like, you should be able to get there with your shovel and just fill that up on the fly. Kind of almost like it should be. That'd be cool. Or if you could even strap one of the tenders back here and fill this coal out of it, that'd be cool. Maybe you can get away with that. That you might be able to actually do. I don't know. I've never tested that. You might be able to take coal out of a tender here and actually dump it in there. I don't know. Interesting to find out. If anybody's done that, let me know. Can you stick a tender behind a ruby basin and fill... I know you can shove it into the boiler. That's not the point. Can you refill... Can you refill the back? Like, can you fill that from outside with a shovel? That's what I want to know. Can this be filled with a shovel? I know it can't be from these, but if you have a tender back there, because that'd be cool. That'd be proper. I'd be down with that. I'd buy a loco, just put a tender back there if that's the case. Go outside, scoop from there, throw it in there, and actually then be able to get it on the inside. That'd be cool. I'm gonna have to try that and see if that actually works. I'm interested. Like, probably not, because once you take it out of the tender, you probably have to either put it back in the tender or in a boiler. It's probably not gonna let you return it to like a different coal pile, but it would be interesting to see. So we definitely have plenty of iron ore to send down the line. So looks like we're going to need another set of hoppers and it could be nice. It could be the time to run a Hopper Express and just start moving around, move over that iron ore and move the coal everywhere it's got to go, and just go ham with that whole thing, because we're going to need to restock on coal now that we're empty over there. That would be pretty quick, actually. Bit of a disappointment. Suppose, I don't know. Could run a coal hopper over there and have it dump into a hopper, then have the hopper go into a coal tower, and then pull out of the coal tower, so we get double the coal for everything. It would just be a 2-for-1 drop, so every time we get a lot of coal for a little. Yeah. A multiplier, if you will, would not be horrible. Well, let's get, wait, we should give the whistle a scream here. Nice. Well, we're in the good valley to get it. Sadly, not as many places on this map to get it as you would like, but when you find those places, you gotta give it a scream, right? Right on this side, I don't even know. Gotta be honest, I'm not sure which side we want to be on. So we won't worry about setting the track over there yet. We'll get that later. There's that bounce. Let's see if we go back here. Oh, it still twitched a little bit, but nowhere near as much. You can see, I mean, just a much steadier roll on the cars. It's got to be the camera fix points. And it just gets... It's like the camera on the Loco's loose. So your GoPro's falling off, man. There we go, coming into town. Heads up, Depotville. It's kind of like the original Home Depot, because... there we go. Get it? That's funny. Alright. There we go. We should slow the train down probably a little. Look at the map. Ooh, do we switch? Yeah, we switched. We're good. Freight train rolling through. See, nowadays 20 miles an hour, that's not crazy. It'd be a nice and slow train. Back in the day, 20-mile-an-hour freight train blowing through town was like, wow. It's probably obnoxious. Go. These are cool cacti. Huge, classic. Looks like something out of Roadrunner. It's great. These, I don't know. I'm not sure these are even possible. But alright, let's see if we can catch that. See if we can catch the switch here. Yeah, we got it. We're good. I think it's going to be the right side. Not. I gotta be honest. Not totally sure. You can't see it from here. It's a bummer that they don't show up on the map. Whoa, that's not what we wanted to do. But, yeah. Where the cranes and whatnot do not show up on the map yet, I think it's going to be this side. But let's see what we get. What do we drop first? Probably we drop coal first. Might as well start slowing this thing down as we are heading to the dock. looking at the drop point, I don't think this one's huge. We're not gonna go flying through here. That's big enough. We should be alright. Alright, get those going. Those going. See if we can get it all in here. That is our goal for the day. That's the last one of those we have. Yeah, I think that's all we got. Yeah, because the one car was one short. So we got 39, 39. That's perfect. Now, this part can be a little bit of a pain. Would have been nice if we actually would have had the raw iron in the front. So that'll be a note for next time. Raw iron in the front is going to make life a little bit easier. Plus, the train's already got weight on it at that point, so it shouldn't be a problem either way. We'll just have to keep an eye on the raw iron and make sure we don't overrun getting our drop there. This train hopefully pays. I mean, we have a fair amount of cars here. Nothing great. Nothing that's paying super well, but there should be enough cars here that, you know, it's added up. It's gonna be a decent little payday. So we will check that. Not totally sure what our exact number was. I think we were in the 4,000 something ballpark. That's the idea. We did have 6,000-ish, but then we had bought all the new stock, so right, because that'll start using up some of those. That was not what I want. I had to speed you up. Alright, we got all those in there. That was our big goal, so at least we did get enough raw iron to get rid of all the lumber. That's gonna work. Got a few more of these that we can get in there. That's gonna work. Raw iron is obviously gonna be our goal there, but we have things to move around. Got a little bit of a pile of coal going on there. Looking good. That's all looking good. Train's looking good. We'll jump out of the caboose here, or caboose. Jump out of the locomotive there. Take a little flight, if you will. There we go. So we are going to get some steel pipe out of that deal. Of course, all that iron is already almost gone. So we're going to need 4 times as many cars. So like 16 more iron to get this full. This is what we're going to need. That's kind of, ooh, things are floating. Things not exactly. You be the judge. It does not appear to exactly be sitting on the ground. I guess I haven't really looked at the industries too super close. Little things like that. That's, yeah, those should be grounded though, you would think, you know. But there we go. Obviously, iron, raw iron, gonna be the thing. But I think with that one, we're definitely going to call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.